Okay, the last of the days of the week. Here we go. Well, hello, Monday. How are you, my baby? The one I really don't want to sell, but I must because I can't keep you all. Could you come with me, please? Come on. Come here, sweetums. I love you. Won't you come with me? The following information is provided at the start of each listing video so that potential customers can make an informed decision when considering a hognose snake as a pet. The listing video you are about to see is for a western hognose snake. Hognose snakes are technically a type of mildly venomous reptile, and while their venom is not known to be medically significant to humans, it is important to familiarize yourself with envenomation prevention to avoid any prolonged discomfort from a bite. Hognose snakes must chew their venom into their prey because they lack an effective delivery system. If promptly removed, most bites from a hognose snake will not have any lingering effects other than a few small puncture wounds that quickly heal. The most likely time that a bite will occur is during feeding. Hognose snakes very rarely, if ever, bite defensively. They can get overly excited during feeding time or if they think they are about to be fed, and some overeager individuals will latch onto the first thing they come into contact with, including solid walls. This behavior can be trained out of most snakes with a good feeding routine that they will learn out of habit. Young children should not handle snakes unsupervised. Supervision is to protect both the child handling and the animal being handled. Little hands sometimes don't know their own strength, and snake bones are small, thin, and fragile. Despite these facts, I believe western hognose snakes can and do make amazing pets. If I didn't believe they were worth the time and money, I would not have spent the past 5 years attempting to breed them. It has been an incredibly enriching experience raising my snakes up from hatchlings into the adults that they are today, and the extreme levels of trust they put in me on a daily basis melts my heart every time. Despite all the trials and heartbreak over the years raising these wonderful creatures, I can honestly say that I am blessed beyond measure to have them. I can only hope whoever ends up with my babies will feel just as blessed with every day they are in each other's presence. So we've come to the listing video that I really don't want to make for certain reasons I'll explain. Inside the container currently we have Monday, and Monday is the toss-up that I have. It was either going to be him or Friday that I decided to keep back. In this clutch of 7 I only got 2 condas, so they had to be held back, and originally I was only going to hold 2. But there was also a female normal, so I had to hold her back because I only got 2 females. And then I had a really, really nice normal, who I call Friday. And I decided to hold him back. But after his second shed, Monday turned out to be I'll just say it, he's the best looking as far as color goes out of this entire clutch. And I mean that. To my eyes, a colorblind person. So everything, I've never been tested for my type of colorblindness, so I can't really tell you. But to me, it feels like in order to get a good feeling for color, I have to pump up the saturation for everything. So when I say he has good looking color, and it really appeals to me, it's coming from a place that I really feel. So we'll just pop off the top here because I don't know if it's going to add anything to that. But here you go. Here's Monday in front of the studio light. This should be more his natural color. We'll take him over to the macro lens. I might have to pop the top back on, but for right now, he's okay. So we'll get the full body shot first. There you go. Hopefully right off the bat, even though we're not very close, you can kind of see some reason, one of the reasons why I want to keep him. And it is because of his back saddles. Take a look at that. He is the main reason that I held everybody back for a year. That's because I thought that there might be Arctic because of these markers right here. But now I know there is no Arctic. He's just a very, very pretty normal. Like an exceptional normal. I actually have the light up a little too high for how close he is. There you go. That's a little better. And hopefully he calms down, because I really want to show off this. He has separation between his back color, his background color, his midground color, which is not something you hear talked about a lot, and his saddle color. Now if he'll just hold still, I can kind of show it. Honey, honey, honey. Hold still. Hold still. It's most apparent on your head. So when I talk about mid-ground color, I'm talking about the color that looks like it's almost in between the background and the saddle color. If you will hold still a second, if you see those white rims on the outside of his saddles and before you get to his background color, that is another marker that a lot of people say is for Arctic. Once again, though, he is not Arctic. Just an exceptional normal with an exceptional pattern. He has nice chunky saddles, which is something that appeals to me. It's always appealed to me. And one other reason that I want to keep him, this color is dead on for the first female hognose snake that I ever got, Klaatu, who was my heart, that kind of died with her in 2022. His color is almost an exact match for her. When I compare him against photos of her, he is very like spot on. One other thing we can get here. I mentioned in the other listing videos that some of the males had lost their tail tips, and he, unfortunately, is one of them. He hatched out with a very, very, very thin tail. I'm going to guess that blood could not flow to it properly. Before even his first shed, the tail tip fell off. So he kind of has a little nubby tail there. Unfortunate, but it happens sometimes. Oh, you found the exit. How nice for you. Okay, let's get a belly shot, since he's now on the outside. I'm gonna have to inconvenience you a second, sweetheart. Here we go. There's his belly. Not super chaotic. Oh, you guys just aren't getting it. Saturday got it. Why can't you get it? Here, hold still. Okay, now I'm gonna pin you and spin you. And he's flipping back over. Come on, hon. Cooperate with me here. It's hot. Okay, there we go. There's his belly pattern. Pretty boy. Let's take him back over in front of the studio light. Now you can kind of get a look and a feel for his colors. I would say he is the nicest out of all the babies that I've ever produced, other than Friday. Friday is a little sweetheart, but Monday is second best as far as temperament goes. Although, once again, I always have to mention I can't guarantee temperament. As with dogs or cats, these animals will treat each person as an individual. If they don't know you, they probably won't trust you. But I also will say that some snakes are born without any self-preservation in their body. I don't know if that's him, though, because he is a little skittish sometimes, but very rarely. So I don't know if I mentioned it at the start of this video, but I will say again, he is 100% het for Evans Hypo and Lavender. The visual expression of both of those genes is something called purple haze, which I have not seen listed on Morph Market or anywhere on the web, I guess, since 2017. And it's something that I'm actively working towards. If you are looking to breed, or are you working on purple haze or some combination using those two genes, I think he is an exceptional animal that you could use in your projects. However, if you just want him as an exceptional pet, that would be my hope for him. It isn't a requirement to purchase him, but I would love to see somebody end up with him as their first hognose snake. You know, a snake that they will love and care for and enjoy for all of his days. Because I think he would make an exceptional pet. Hi, baby. Good baby. I love you. So cute. And it's going to really, really, really hurt to send him on his way.